What's up, YouTube? Welcome to yet another trip to the thrift. It's dark outside, and normally I don't start these when it's dark outside. However, I was just told that during Black Friday, Goodwill is having a 50% off sale. Anyways, I'm gonna get into it and see what we can find. Hopefully I have time to hit all 3 Goodwills in Tacoma. By the way, this dope ass hat is from House of Vaughn, or Vaughn. I don't really fucking know how to pronounce it, to be honest, but it's pretty dope. If you look at this right here, it says, "If an enemy attacked today, would you know what to do?" I just thought that was kind of a cool little hat. It's in this like hunter orange, so it goes really good with like earth tone or earthy tone outfits. But yeah, pretty dope. And I got another one. I posted a picture with that one on my Instagram, so go check that out. Link to my Instagram will be in the description below. Let's get it. Bam, look at that. North Tacoma Goodwill. Angelina Jolie's a badass bitch. She was especially bad as fuck when they were making that Tomb Raider movie. And by the way, this game was dope as fuck back on PlayStation. Yo, the Charmander tee though. Oh, that is so weird to see alphanumeric in the thrifts. This doesn't really look like a normal alphanumeric piece. Honestly, this piece is really ugly, but anyone that knows streetwear probably knows alphanumeric. It's not like a super popular streetwear brand, but it is sold on Karmaloop and other places. I've seen alphanumeric plenty of times, and I have owned several things from them in the past. Look at this majestic ass masterpiece. Polo Jeans Co. Ralph Lauren, size extra large. I'm definitely gonna have to pick this thing up. Look at this. This looks like a geographic location in one of the Dr. Seuss books. Just hella fucking dope. Well, that was a fucking bust. I only got one thing. See, that's the difference. When I go to Value Village and they have 50% off sale, I walk out with garbage bags. When Goodwill has 50% off sale, I walk out with one fucking item. Granted, though, I am coming super late. And we are on to the next one. Tacoma Goodwill off 38th Street. Real shit, they've had like their own little Area 51 set up since Paul was here. This freaking black tarp thing has been covering the middle of this Goodwill for fucking at least like 4 months now. It's some kind of conspiracy, I swear. They're doing some kind of like alien fucking insertions in there. Definitely some surgical removals going on in this black room of death. Yo, this is 5XL. This might be the largest size I've ever ran into in the thrift. It's really dope. It's from Nautica Jeans Co. I just don't really know if any of my subs are 5XL. If you are, I apologize for not grabbing this just because I'm not really sure if it's gonna sell. But yeah, really, really dope. Like polo, long sleeve. This thing's freaking sick. These motherfuckers tried tricking me, making me think this was an Adidas jacket, but it's only got 2 stripes. The fucking trickery. Little vintage Reebok jacket in pristine condition. Orange and blue. You got Reebok embroidered on the sleeve. Honestly, it looks really clean. Damn, this has to be like some vintage Nike Arsenal gear or something. You see like that Arsenal right there? It looks like the Christmas edition. But on the back, the screen print is kind of coming off with the Arsenal logo. Kind of sucks. It's only marked at $10.99. There are some minor flaws though, so I'm gonna have to pass. Damn, if this wasn't in such terrible condition, this would be kind of cool. Look at that. Damn, embroidery on the sleeve too. We got this flamey Wrangler Western button up right here with these majestic blood crystal ball buttons right there. Alright guys, I have just arrived to Hustler Hollywood. I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm at the South Tacoma Goodwill, which just happens to be next to this sex shop thing. Anyways, this usually is the best Goodwill, so hopefully I find some heat. This is a dope ass Marlboro jacket right here, all red. Super clean, majestic jacket. Honestly, this thing is in pristine condition. Like, I'm really shocked I can't find tags because it feels like it's new with tags. There is no damage to this thing whatsoever. Here's 2 clean ass Ralph Lauren flannels. Both of them perfect colorways. This one is a must cop for Christmas, and this one's just a really dope colorway, so I'm gonna have to pick both these up. Okay, I'm at the Value Village in Tequila. I just got back from this hike, and I was like hiking in slides. Check this out. I literally forgot my hiking boots, so I was hiking in slides, and it's really weird when people walk by. Anyways, I forgot my fucking boots is what it was. So I had to march through the snow in slides. I was dying. My feet were freaking cold. I'm surprised I didn't get frostbite. I might have to amputate something. I'm not sure. Anyways, I am in the thrift because you guys know anytime I go anywhere, I try to get there. And I'm actually at the Tequila Value Village, which is my favorite Value Village. So let's get into it and see what we find. First up, we have this crazy Seattle jacket right here. Look at the Seattle fucking patches right here. Varsity patches, LA Galaxy, all these other little patches, FC Dallas. You got the Seattle Sounders right there. It's like that felt material. Seattle Sounders on the sleeve. Designed by Willie Jones. I don't know who you are, but this is a pretty cool jacket, Willie. Damn, this is another crazy Seattle Mariners piece. Look at this right here. Let me put it on this one. Seattle Mariners. Seattle all the way across the top. Seattle embroidery on the middle. Then you have Ken Griffey Jr. down here. And this like felt patch. Martinez down here. Also felt patch. Really, really clean. Then on the sleeves it says Seattle. And then on this sleeve, it says Mariners. And then you have the design by Willie Jones. Willie Jones just be designing hella cool pieces. You got the freaking Seattle Mariners embroidery right there. American League embroidery, or American League patch, I should say, embroidery right there. Really, really clean piece. Tons of embroidery, but guess what they're charging? $40 fucking dollars. You're tripping. Here's a university jacket. Purdue has a huge sleeve embroidery right here, or maybe this is more of a back embroidery, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of on the hanger crooked, but really, really dope embroidery. It's a train, and it says Purdue right there. The reason I hesitated is because for some reason at first I thought this was like a knight. Like I thought this was like the head, and then this was like a shield or something with the P. I don't know. Here's a cool little Nike piece. Nike right there, and then Nike embroidered on the back. However, I'm not sure if this is real. I don't know if they ever do their Nike logos like that. Like the check seems a little bit more rotated, I guess, than normal. Really clean Adidas jacket. It's in pristine condition. You have reflective accents on the inside of the shoulder area. You have the Adidas logo actually embroidered down here. Then you have the sexy 3 stripes going down the back like a tramp stamp. And you have more reflective accents going on up here on the back of the neck. Oh my god, insanely dope. Vintage Ralph Lauren. You do not see Ralph like this very often. Pristine condition, primitive crew neck. If you guys know streetwear, you definitely know primitive. Oh my fucking god, super dope band tee, Pantera. This is a dope print, and I might end up selling this, or I might just end up getting this for a friend. She's taking anatomy next quarter, so it'd be kind of funny just to give this to her. I was gonna cop this essential polo Ralph Lauren tee because it's that earth tone, and a lot of these earth tones are in, but whenever you check out these essential tees, always check the armpits, because you might see some little biochemical reaction going on in the armpit region, like that right there. See some discoloration. I don't want to cop this if someone's been like sweating balls in it and shit. Damn, this is a dope ass Giants tee. That thing is sick as fuck. Definitely gonna have to pick this up. Here we go. We got a Last Kings tee with the Pharaoh on the back, Last Kings print on the front. This is a really cool style tee. I like this like drift pattern. It almost reminds me of like an olive version of Represent Storm collection. And it's in the Thrift for $4. The only reason I'm not gonna pick this up for my personal collection is because on the breast right there it says Morning Stag, I think? Morning Stag? Oh no, Morning Star. Yo, we got the Ronda Rousey tee. Not really. Xena the Warrior Princess. They are like twins though, I swear. They're both badass women. Xena the Warrior Princess, she was probably like the first bad bitch on TV, or at least the first girl that I thought was a bad bitch. And I'm not trying to refer to her as a bitch or refer to all women as bitches. It's just, you know, colloquialism. That's how I speak. Yet another dope ass band tee. Iron Maiden band tee. The Trooper. Really, really dope. All black and white except for this flag that is ripped to shit. Damn, this thing is definitely going to be a cop. I've just found a couple dope band tees in this thrift. I know you guys were stoked when I found that last Kid Cudi tee. Well, I'm coming through for you guys again. Yo, this Zoo York tee is kind of dope though. Zoo York, unbreakable. You got Japanese letters going down the side. We don't die, we multiply. Instead of the brand Lacoste, they have a tiger, and they even have like a little tiger little patch thing embroidered on the breast. This is ridiculous. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the thrift recap segment of this video. As you guys know, most of this was filmed during the Black Friday weekend where Goodwill was actually having a 50% off sale. I was not aware of this until Cameron made me aware actually, so I hit all the Goodwills on the way to my mom's house. I was visiting my mom for the weekend, and basically I just hit all the Goodwills and got whatever I could. However, I didn't really find that much heat until my mom actually ended up coming back up to Tacoma to meet with my brother's girlfriend, and I went with her. We did not plan on hitting a thrift store, but we ended up hitting the Goodwill again that I already hit, and it was the South Tacoma Goodwill. Anyways, they restocked, and I found a bunch of heaters that were actually not filmed in this trip to the thrift. However, I will show you guys what I found in this thrift recap segment. Of course, if you want to purchase anything that I show you guys today, make sure you check out hfv.bigcartel.com. And usually everything sells out within 24 hours, so if you missed out on anything, make sure you check out the Instagram, which is HFV Official. Usually we try to post like the main heaters from the trip to the thrift on the Instagram account. Both those will be on the screen and in the description below. And while you're following HFV Official on Instagram, make sure you follow my personal Instagram account, which is @thestarlife. I do plan on posting a picture from my #1 find in the thrifts to date ever, and I did show it off briefly on my Snapchat. And this was a while ago. I mean, you guys might not even remember it, but it was a while ago that I showed this off. And I never showed it off in a video. However, I will be showing it off on my Instagram shortly, and I might incorporate it into a video soon. But just know it will be on my Instagram, so make sure you follow my Instagram to see some of my personal thrift finds that I keep for myself. Now let's get into it. First find that we got for the day is this really dope button-up from Polo Jeans Co. Ralph Lauren. You got this Dr. Seuss floral print all over the place, and you have this little Ralph Lauren flag tag right here by the pocket. Really, really clean button down. Next piece was not in the video. However, I love finding streetwear in the thrifts. I got this really dope Stussy tee. Ooh, and this next piece is a really sick Imperial Motion tee. And you guys might be able to see in the video, but this is all 3M, so this thing is just shining on them. The cotton is really, really soft. Honestly, this feels like it's never even been worn. It feels like it's in pristine condition. I cannot stress to you that enough. This thing is like brand freaking new. The next two tees are some freaking heaters. Really, really dope. As you guys know, Star Wars recently came out. Let me know if you guys saw it, and if you guys did, let me know how you liked it. Do not give me any spoilers, otherwise I will block your ass. But really, really dope Star Wars tee right here. It has all this Japanese writing, and I do not know where this is from or if this is like a rare t-shirt or whatever, but really, really dope vintage print. I'm not sure if I'm going to get rid of this. I really, really like this. This is an official Star Wars t-shirt, so this isn't like printed from some random little brand. Anyways, next piece is this really dope band tee, extremely rare. This is printed on Hanes Heavyweight, so you know it's quality. Iron Maiden band tee, and as you guys know, Iron Maiden and Led Zeppelin are probably the two most hyped band tees of all time. Those are probably the band tees that I see the most. I'm not the biggest fan of Iron Maiden. I'm more of a fan of Led Zeppelin. That's more my style of classic rock that I prefer. I actually found a Led Zeppelin tee recently. It was just a really clean, simple one. I'm probably going to keep that one though. I did show it off on my Snapchat, and I did let you guys know I'm probably going to keep that because it does fit me really well. But anyways, really, really dope Iron Maiden band tee. As you can see, insane graphic on the front, and then on the back it says the number of the beast, and you have another big crazy graphic on the back as well. We have some essential Ralph Lauren flannels right here. Really, really nice. Definitely thicker than your average Ralph Lauren button-up. Really clean. You got one in the red colorway, and then you have one in this green and yellow and cream colorway. Super, super nice quality. We have this Wrangler Western button-up. This next piece was in freaking insane. This is probably one of the dopest North Faces I have found. The only one that I probably like more than this one is the North Face that I sold not too long ago. I think it was either last week or the week before, where it was like that gray jacket. But this right here is a really dope North Face, super clean. You have the buttoned cover for the zipper, so it just has that all black, clean look. Definitely a nice piece. The North Face embroidered right there, and the North Face embroidered on the back as well. Super clean jacket. This does fit, but it's just a little bit baggy, so I will be selling this. This is definitely a Grail essential piece. As you guys know, North Face is qualitesse. And yes, qualitesse is my new word for quality. Really dope orange and blue Reebok windbreaker. You have the Reebok insignia embroidered right there on the left breast, and then on the sleeve you have Reebok embroidered on one of the stripes, and it's only embroidered on this sleeve, not on this sleeve. And for the final piece from Goodwill, we have this really dope Marlboro jacket, and these things have been selling out like crazy. I know a lot of people like the Marlboro or camel gear. I remember as a kid, my mom used to save up points for the camel gear and try to get like camel towels and different things from Camel. She wasn't really a big smoker of Marlboros, but I don't really smoke cigarettes. I don't recommend smoking cigarettes, but if you like Marlboro gear, or if you want this really clean, like all red windbreaker jacket thing, then definitely cop. Or if you smoke, because I know a lot of my subs probably do smoke, then yeah, you can cop this. Blam! First item from Value Village is this really dope like bone tee, and you got like the bone anatomy all over the place. And originally I got this as a joke for this girl because she was really worried about her anatomy class, and I was like, hey, I got you a t-shirt, you can wear it to test day, and you can like cheat and just not remember these particular items because it's on your freaking t-shirt, so you can just like look down and fucking cheat on the test. Ooh, I'm gonna show this piece off. This is fucking dope. I know you guys went crazy over the Kid Cudi tee last time. I got another Kid Cudi tee. Let me know what you guys think of his new album in the comments below. I kind of respect the fact that he is at least trying to take a different direction, and I respect the fact that he played all those instruments himself. However, I wasn't a big fan of it overall. There were a couple songs I liked, but overall I didn't really care for the project. But really, really dope regardless. Obviously, Kid Cudi is a legend. Now I got another band tee, not quite as dope as the other Iron Maiden band tee, but still a really, really clean Iron Maiden band tee. Nice little clean graphic. Right here it says The Trooper, Iron Maiden up top. Really dope New York Giants Signal tee right here. Obviously Signal is a really dope vintage brand. Really, really clean. Definitely a dope, huge graphic on the front. If you're a Giants fan, you must acquire that. Next up, we got a Last Kings tee right here. Bam, you got the Pharaoh on the front and a Pharaoh on the back. I should have shown this off after the Giants tee, but we have a really dope Chargers tee as well. Getting back into the streetwear, we have some Primitive, and I can definitely see why skaters like Primitive. This crew neck is super heavy duty. As you can see, Primitive cultivated in California. Obviously, Primitive sells in Zoomies and other shops like that, but I can definitely see why skaters love Primitive, because this thing is like heavy duty, super good quality. This next piece is one of my personal favorites right here. This thing is super dope. You got this really clean Adidas jacket. You have some reflective accents on the front, a reflective accent on the back with the stripes going down as well. It fits super dope, and I don't really care if this sells, because if it doesn't sell, I'm just gonna keep it for my personal collection because it actually looks really good on me. And for the last item, we have this really dope vintage Ralph Lauren jacket. Really clean, blue on top, black on bottom, red horseman. You got the red and white stripe inside. Really heavy duty. This is a bit faded because it's like a vintage Ralph Lauren piece, but it's really, really dope. No major stains or anything that I can find, but just a really, really dope vintage Ralph Lauren jacket. Boom! As you can see, I caught some heaters in this trip to the thrift. Like I said earlier, if you want to cop anything from this trip to the thrift, make sure you check out hfv.bigcartel.com. And if it's sold out, I am sorry, but you should have been following the official Instagram, which is hfvofficial. Both those will be on the screen and in the description below, like I said earlier. And also, make sure you go follow my personal Instagram account, which is the Starr Life. I have the dopest Instagram in the game. Nobody's Instagram is fucking with mine. So make sure you follow my Instagram account, which is at the Starr Life. That'll be somewhere on the screen and in the description below as well, along with a link to all of my other social networks like Snapchat, which is also the Starr Life, my Tumblr, my SoundCloud, all that shit. I actually don't normally leave my SoundCloud on there just because I usually advertise my SoundCloud on my Snapchat, and I always play new music, and a lot of you guys are always asking me to show you guys my music. So if you guys want to see the music that I'm listening to, follow me on Snapchat, and you will then see the music that I play on my SoundCloud. I touched on several things in this thrift recap, like Star Wars or Iron Maiden versus Led Zeppelin. If you guys have opinions on either of those things or anything that I talked about in this thrift recap or trip to the thrift, let me know in the comments below. I love chopping it up with you guys. Or if you just want to show some love, of course, I love reading the love. And I just love all the support. It really does mean a lot to me. Of course, while you guys are down there, make sure you leave a thumbs up. That really does help me out. And as always, keep living the Starr Life.
I just hustling tryna get them bandos. I just hustling tryna get them bandos. I just hustling tryna get them bandos.